Myself and a couple of other students were really interested in obviously criminal justice and in law enforcement in that field. And I ended up taking a couple of science courses the end of my sophomore year, and I ended up bringing this up with Professor Steve Call as well about bringing the two together. So that was a big part of it, and I was, after talking to Professor Marcellet, saying, a lot of students here want to either go into marine law enforcement or conservation law enforcement, so more the warden side or the Marine Patrol side. And a lot of students do come from Maine, and we do have fishing and hunting backgrounds, and we want to be able to apply that to the future and to our career fields in law enforcement. So after bringing it up with Professor Call and Professor Marcellet, they both did their thing and ended up implementing it into an actual concentration, which is great. I'm taking both the fish and wildlife science classes that just offered the first time as well. I'm taking both of them, the ones for the science and the law enforcement side of it, and they've both been incredible. We've had forest rangers come in, wardens, Marine Patrol, professors in the fields, experts from NOAA, from other federal agencies around the state who kind of combine the science and the law enforcement side. I said, hey, I've hunted fish my whole life, and I've spent a lot of my time out in the outdoors, and I love the woods and the timber industry and chopping wood. I was a firefighter in high school, then I was in the military, now in the National Guard, so like that, protecting the outdoors and the state of Maine is kind of what I'm all about. Early on, after my first semester, I was kind of lost. From going from that 110%, that especially in the Marine Corps, where that's what we are, and going from that to, hey, you're suddenly slowing down, because I missed that experience of being always moving, to having to settle down to that. So my professors, I would say, Professor Marcellet was my advisor. He was infantry in the Army, and he reached out to me saying, hey, like, I know, how are things going? But other good know, how are things going with you? I'm like, well, then they kind of care about you. So that was the big part, is they care about you. And he really pulled me aside and said, hey, I know you've done a lot, and this may not be the perfect fit for you now, but I want you to see this through, because it's still going to help you in your future. So that really was a big part to play. And then halfway through my career, I ended up meeting Professor Call in the science department, which really brought everything in perspective. And now I'm 8 classes away from graduating. And I actually never thought I'd graduate from college. I joined the Marine Corps, and I thought that was going to be it. I don't know. I just never thought I would be able to. I never thought it was achievable, just because I'm not the best student in the world, but Thomas has really helped me with that. So overall, my experience here has been a blessing. I've had a really good time. I didn't start off great just because I didn't know what I wanted going from military to this. If it wasn't for my professors, if it wasn't for my advisor, and then Professor Call, that I don't know. Like I would still be here, but I don't think I'd be as goal-driven, as motivated as I am to take everything I've learned here and apply it out there.